Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. In today's video, we're going to take a look at everything in my collection from Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is definitely one of my favorites. Phenomenal actor. Let's dive in. We're going to start with the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises. I think Gary Oldman did a phenomenal job in the Dark Knight trilogy. So far, in my opinion, he's the very best Commissioner Gordon so far in any of the Batman movies. Now, Jeffrey Wright did real good as Gordon in The Batman, but so far Gary Oldman, he's got three times as Gordon under his belt, and each time was pretty decent. So far, he's the best Commissioner Gordon. What say you? Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Now, Jeffrey Wright got the potential to come up and pass him, but we got to see more. Darkest Hour, Red Riding Hood, Lawless, Mary, A Christmas Carol. And one of the movies that he did his thing in this one. The Fifth Element. He did his thing as the bad guy in this. Gary Oldman is one of those guys. He does good guy very well, and he does bad guy equally. You got some guys who do good guy really good, and if they try to do bad guy, it's not believable. You got some guys who can do both really well, who can be a good guy or a bad guy really, really well. And he's one of them. Speaking of people who can do good guy, bad guy really well, The Book of Eli, Denzel, he can do good guy and bad guy, even though he doesn't do bad guy much, only a handful of times, but when he do bad guy, it's believable because of the range. Gary Oldman did a phenomenal job in this one as well as the bad guy. Leon the Professional, again, he did really good in this one as a bad guy. Murder in the First. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. RoboCop. I can rant about this movie. You guys know every time I pull this movie for a video and I just go onto a tear about this movie, I'm not going to do it this time. All I'm going to say is Gary Oldman did a good job in this movie, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Again, it's not the worst movie I ever saw, but just the wasted potential in that movie. Just like with, if you guys remember when they rebooted Knight Rider, the fiasco that was. Just give the fans what the hell they want. Stop putting all this unnecessary shit into the movies or the shows. Listen to the fans. Do focus groups. Give us what we asked for. Knight Rider, that's not what people asked for. For a kit to be able to turn into all kinds of different Ford vehicles and to be able to do all... No. In this right here, the fans did not ask for this. But anyway. Hunter Killer. Harry Potter, he was in 2 Harry Potter movies. Not the entire franchise, but he was in 2 of them. Criminal. Lost in Space. I love this movie. This is one of my favorites. I know it's not the greatest movie in the world, but I like this movie a lot. Bram Stoker's Dracula. To me, this is... For me, now I can't speak for everybody because a lot of versions of Dracula and a lot of people like different versions. This is my favorite version of Dracula. Me personally. I'm not saying it's the best. It's the one that I like out of the ones I've seen. And again, I didn't see them all. But out of the versions of Dracula I saw, I like that one the most. Hannibal. And The Unborn. So that's everything Gary Oldman. Let's run it back, close it out, and we move on. The Unborn. Hannibal. Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, to be exact. Lost in Space. Criminal. Harry Potter. Hunter Killer. RoboCop 2014. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Murder in the First. Leon the Professional. The Book of Eli. The Fifth Element, A Christmas Carol, Mary, Lawless, Red Riding Hood, Darkest Hour, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, and the Dark Knight Trilogy. So that's everything, Gary Oldman. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.